Hey, hi, hello again. It's me, Amy the Baker, back with another video. Leon is sleeping, could be up at any moment. I just got back up from putting him back down because he woke up not ready to be awake. But in any case, I'm hoping he sleeps because today I'm making cheesy stuffed garlic knots. I made these before on my channel and it was kind of chaotic because he woke up while I was doing it, I'm pretty sure. My life is a blur. But I wanted to make these again because they turned out so flippin' good. Even though it's Friday, we unfortunately are not hanging out with my friend and his daughter because they're sick and we're leaving to Vancouver for Leon's surgery. So we can't really afford to be sick or else they'll have to reschedule and then it's just like this huge out-of-pocket cost for what? But I still wanted pasta. I'm gonna make chicken Alfredo later and these are gonna go with it. Oh, I figure I should start doing bump checks. 24 weeks, I think I'm 24 weeks. Little Bean, still no name picked out, but he is growing and growing and growing, and so am I. When I was pregnant with Leon, I peaked at about 200 pounds, which was kind of brutal because I started at 145. Probably will get higher than 200 pounds this time because I was, I think, 170, 175 when I got pregnant again. And I don't restrict my eating, but I do feel less hungry this time. I was ravenous with Leon, like throughout my entire pregnancy. With this pregnancy, I have had this issue where just nothing sounds appetizing. 60 to 70% of the meals I eat or the food that I eat is just wildly underwhelming. That's not to say I'm not eating, because I am. It's more so just to say I'm eating less. Still enough, but less. Oh gosh! Full sugar, and it's really tall and skinny. I feel like they used to be a little bit shorter and fatter. I've definitely had less pregnancy symptoms this time around. I was still nauseous and tired, exhausted at the start, but it wasn't as bad. Second trimester has been honestly pretty good. For the most part, I've had a ton of energy to get a bunch of like random extra stuff done. Nesting energy is crazy. It becomes compulsive when you feel the need to do something, which is so funny because there's stuff that I do need to do that I'm just not inclined at all to do and just put off. But I don't know if I have more or less of that energy this time, because last time when I was in my second trimester, we were just moving into the house. So I spent 3 weeks painting. I did all 3 bedrooms up here. Downstairs, I had to peel off the wallpaper in the one room and then patch the walls and paint. And then I painted the basement, den, and the kitchen. So like half the house when I was halfway pregnant in the second trimester. And I did have help here or there. I think my mom came and helped me 1 or 2 days. My friend helped me 1 day and Nathan helped me for two or 3 days. But I did the majority of it because it's not just painting. Like you have to wash all the walls and make sure they're all good and da 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 da. Okay, I gotta focus. Now that the yeast is blooming, everything's gonna go relatively fast. Focus, 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 focus. What the frick? Oh. The wind knocked over a can, an empty coffee can that we use for cigarette butts. I don't smoke. Everybody else smokes. It's actually kind of annoying. I don't know if annoying is the right word, but it's like he's so interested in smoking because all of the adults around him in his life, other than me, smoke. I obviously don't want him smoking or vaping, but after a certain point, there's nothing I can do. Oh yeah, I was just talking about my pregnancy. I don't know if experiencing less negative symptoms has anything to do with this being my second pregnancy. I mean, I would assume so. I think it also has to do with the fact that once you have a child, you settle so much more into true structure and routine because children thrive with structure and routine.
Wow, I did not put measurements for any of the spices. That's okay.
I'm gonna try to get this cheese cut up because we're gonna mix the dough. The dough's gonna rest only for 10 minutes and then straight into rolling and the rest of it.
Yeah.
Busy as ever. Extra busy actually because Leon's surgery is coming up, so I'm getting all the calling around and stuff done for that to try to get coverage and then to just organize it. So it's like a whole thing.
Let's see, how should we do this?
And then this weekend, of course, is Father's Day. My brother is going to be smoking some meat, and I'm going to do the sides. I'm going to do just mashed potatoes and bacon-wrapped asparagus. And then I said I'd do deviled eggs as well, because I have eggs I need to use up anyways. And then I'm also going to make dessert, because I'm Amy the Baker. I make desserts. Of course, it's also the weekend, so I work Saturday and Sunday morning. And then I have all of this extra cooking prep to do on top of all the regular childcare and all of that, because obviously Nathan works these days. Oh, and tomorrow is my niece's birthday, so we have to make an appearance there. And I want to, obviously it's my niece. And Leon just loves her, so...
Many things you as per usual.
My whole life is in service of others, and it's still never enough. I feel like I'm never doing enough, and whatever I choose to do is the wrong thing because then other things get neglected. And I just keep telling myself everything always works out in the end, because it does. I make it work out. In the original recipe, she hand kneads the dough. I'm lazy, so
Don't do that.
that should be good. This will be ready in 5 minutes. I'm going to try to get everything else ready for it before I'm back. So see you right now. I'm back and ready to roll. I melted the butter, mixed it with the garlic and the herbs. It's just Italian seasoning. And then I'm just going to grate the Parmesan right on top of the dough. Oh no, I should have sprayed the bowl. That's what bench scrapers are for. They are lifesavers. So last time I remember the butter really leaking and pooling out. So I'm going to roll this rectangle a little bit bigger than last time. Last weekend and the beginning of this week were so hot, and the last few days have been okay. The problem is I've been wanting to take Leon back to the water park because he loves it there, but the last 3 days after his nap has been stormy out. I'm not complaining about the rain because we do need it with all the fires that are happening. Yeah, and it's looking like all windy and stormy again, and it just sucks because the little area that I've been working on to keep him contained is not finished. I will get it done hopefully soon here, probably not before we go. That's why I wanted to take him to the park, but if it's windy and rainy, I'm not going to be able to stop him going in the water. He loves the water. Ow. Well, whoever eats these gets a little bit of my skin in it. Okay, I need to save the rest of this, but I'm kind of wanting this parm to absorb the butter because they were very spready and liquidy last time, and it was annoying to work with.
Foldy fold.
Beautiful. There's going to be a lot of pullback to the gluten strands, so you don't want to cut them one by one because you're going to lose a lot of the length as you go. So I'm just going in half and half and half until I get them all cut because they are going to bounce back, and that's just going to help keep it even. All of the knives in this kitchen are so dull. Honestly, it would be nice to just get a new knife set. This is going to be messy. This recipe is messy. I'm going to start in the middle.
We're just gonna stretch it and twist it.
Oh god, the cheese is too big. This part looks beautiful, and then I try to twist it, and it's less beautiful. Progress on technique is being made. After I'm done twisting these and getting them all in, they're only going to rest for 5 minutes before they go into the oven. I definitely did way bigger hunks of cheese this time. They just might be a little explodey.
That looks good.
Honestly, even if they end up ugly, they're going to be delicious, so I'm not worried. And it's fun to play around. I need to eat something. I'll definitely have one of these out of the oven. What's the point in being the baker if you don't get a little extra treat? Yeah, they definitely got squished and weird last time because I tried twisting them, and then about halfway through I was like, should I twist them and put the cheese in at the same time? And yes, I should have. That's why we're doing it this way this time, because the dough is quite light. That's way too big. Okay, cheese for me. Yum. Look at how beautiful that is.
Oh, my hands are stinging.
Blasted garlic. I'm hoping in the 5-minute rest time, the dough kind of glues itself around the cheese so it doesn't explode.
We'll see, we'll see.
Morsel of cheese for me. I need to look at other baking videos and see what clickbait titles work. I'm trying to think right now. These are the cheesiest garlic knots or something. Because I noticed that when I do more baking related titles, I do get more engagement outside of my regular viewers. I'm really broke, and it would be cool if I could start making some money off of this. Granted, I really should just start doing the cookie cookbook because that would make me money. I know so many people who would buy. It's just scary because I don't want to fail. And I have this idea of how good it could be in my head, but it's like, if it never comes to fruition, it doesn't matter how good it could be because it's nothing. So what's better? An idea that's come to fruition and completed, that's maybe 75% of what you would want it to be, or an idea that's just never done. I personally think it's better to just do it, but I'm having a hard time starting. Okay, these are going to rest for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to egg wash them and bake them, and I might be back right away for a taste test. So don't you worry, don't you fret, this video is not over yet. I, Amy the Baker, will be back right now. I'm back right away, and these are still warm, and I got Mr. Leon with me. You want to say hi?
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, Leon. Yuck! Apparently the first bite was bad. I'll take a first bite and tell you what I think. I don't know what he's talking about.
Kiss it?
Yeah, we'll watch some TV. Am I a bad mom? I don't know. Buttons toy? Yeah, I bet he would love that. The cheese definitely leaked out. I honestly would have wanted to bake them like 1 or 2 minutes longer, but so much of the cheese was leaking out that I was like, okay, I'm going to take them out of the oven. I think next time I will freeze the cheese and see how that fares. Just look at all those layers, and there's so much flavor throughout. Look at that. So nice. Oh, you change your mind and you're trying it? How's the bread? Yummy?
Yummy.
Honestly, could have done just a touch more salt in the butter because I use unsalted butter, so I never know quite how much I need. Still really good though. I knew once you tried it, you'd love it. After this, we'll just continue with our busy day. Well, busy for me. Pretty regular for you. Then I'll do it all again tomorrow, except I have to work. Ah! Oh, I finished the one mushroom on my pants. They're actually on the table here. Anyways, last bite. So good. And they're going to be so good with the Alfredo. The Alfredo that I make has cream cheese in it, so it's very thick and creamy. It's super nice. And I don't make it very often because it's kind of expensive. Nice to meet you.
You?
Yeah, look at this fire truck we got. Yeah. Oh, that's the timer for my chicken. That is going to conclude the rant and ramble session at the end of the video here. If you made it this far, here's your gold star. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you like the video. Comment down below what kind of pasta you would eat with these garlic knots, cheesy garlic knots, I should say. Subscribe if you haven't done that already, and I'll be seeing you guys again in the next one. Peace.